We've both printed it out, all 23 pages.
All 23
we haven't
pages.
read the entirety of it.
We've skimmed it.
But we've been talking for a while about how the focus of the document, it's infrastructure related, the American technology stack and the energy to support it. Is there a substance to it on that side?
Well, the substance will really bear out over time, Ed, as we see a lot of administrations, not only the Trump administration, but all of its predecessors have flooded Washington with these sorts of policy directives in the past. And the catch here will be to see whether they can actually gain some traction with this document, not only with industry, but also with Congress, with the federal bureaucracy, with the agencies that they currently oversee, and then at the state and local level, too. They have to make sure that a lot of this can be done. And it's an onerous process. They talk about removing onerous regulations, but they will have a lot of digging to do on it. That is to cut some of the red tape that they talk about right in the beginning of the report, to also try to pave the way not only for the data centers, but for the energy needed to power them. Right. That's a big deal. It's a big pillar of this. And then also, you talked about this, and we've talked about this on the program before, too, and it was in your conversation with David Sachs just last week, building AI globally on the American tech stack. That's another pillar of this document, and it's something we'll have to watch to see how they implement.
Yeah, sort of helping promote exports to an extent. Mike, dig into what they're looking at abroad right now, because yes, there's been anxiety about states going it alone. But meanwhile, Europe's on top of AI regulation. How do they counteract that?
Well, what they're trying to do first is set the tone here in the U.S. when it comes to regulation of AI by pursuing what they consider to be a lighter touch, Caro. More importantly, though, they are focusing on deployment of technology and the infrastructure that is needed to power it abroad. And that is why, in part, you saw the relaxation of the export curbs on H20 chips from NVIDIA to China. And this is a step that the administration sees, and certainly one that Jensen Huang endorses, that's needed to be able to have American companies, especially NVIDIA, competing in China so that it doesn't make it so easy for China to be able to export its own technology perfected at home to other markets as well. And that's a really critical step for them. They've articulated here, and President Donald Trump will be signing orders later today to implement parts of this plan. Among them, we expect to see orders instructing U.S. export agencies to take steps that would enhance deployment of American technology and export of not only just the chips themselves, but everything that goes with it for it, the software and everything else too, Kara.